Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Now let's start. So my blocking. Now I need to create all these shapes. So okay, okay, this I guess I don't have this file. This is my save of the shape. Okay, where is that shape? Like I need this shape. Duplicate faces. So based on reference, I'm just updating a couple of things. Let's connect. Oh, everything is separate. Okay. Delete. 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 It is also joining finally after 10,000 years. It just I don't want to create a shape again. That's why I'm just doing it. Okay. My basic structure is the grill part is ready. Now I have to create that boundary, circular boundaries. Let's see, where is my reference? 201. So basically, this round circular shapes. This is like I want to create it now. This is I can do it in Max or Maya. So I'll just export this and do it in Max only because most of you are comfortable in Max. So export selection, desktop. What is this? This is my railing basically. OBJ done. Max, Max, Max. I'll open my max. That is ready. Import, desktop. It's ready. Now I need to create that shape. So it's basically, I can see clearly. So the pivot point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe around 10, 11, 12. Well, as well list, attach everything, polygons, and apply a bend modifier now. 180. So this is working. It's working, but it's not 90 degree. Yeah, to be minus 90 degree, and this should be 360. See, perfectly circle shape ready. Collapse it. Front view or left view. Bring it in the center. Polygon center. Top view. Top view also center. Like roughly, I'm keeping it center. Perspective. Now it's fine. Now I can see I have this base and all this thing that I also have to create. The base is basically a cylinder. Not required. Now I have to align these two. Select this one, Alt A, click on this, center, center, apply, okay. Polygon, delete. N-gons are not acceptable, so delete it. Thickness, select this, scale. The second collapse very easily. Collapse. Now this border, slightly inside, then push it down. Again, extrude. Oh, my bad. But this part is slightly roundish in nature. That is what I can see in reference. And then one more time extrude, collapse, and select the vertex, push it slightly down. So I have this circular kind of shape. And this part, like this is the entire round railing, so if this like completely closed, I cannot enter this section. So what I'll do is go to element and delete any of the section. So it's an opening, or maybe one or two I can delete, and I can rotate and place it like front. Let's go, and one side is open. Now my basic model is ready. You see where is I have this thing. I have this thing here, and plus, okay, two things I also need to create. So export selected, and go to my folder where I have all the files. And this is my failing. Save it. Done. Unreal. Same folder. Import. Failing. Import. Import all. So these two came separately because I forgot to click on this option to combine mesh. That's why they came separately. So anyway, it's nice only. Now I can bring it here. So you can see what is happening. My pivot point is somewhere here and my mesh is here. Reason, it's anyways wrong. The reason is my pivot point, I like it's if you go to front and you can see it's like floating. That's the reason. It should be like this. Then you can export it. Export selected. Railing. Yes. Now go back to mesh and I can import railing, and this time I'll make sure click on that option of combine geometry. Yeah, combine mesh, import all. So it's done. You can see. So now I have this perfect shape, and scaling also. Scaling I have to match with this because I have manually modified the scale. Rotate, align it nicely, and same thing. But this also now I can place it in the center and rotate it nicely so that like enter here directly. Placement. This one is not required. Delete. Like this and this together. F. This is also delete. Alt. Drag. This last one doesn't have this arch, only this railing. So I can place it here. And in the reference, I can see the corner also have this railing, but that doesn't make any sense if I place it there. Like if I want to match it, I can definitely push it here and create that thing, but it doesn't make any sense. Like why it's there. So I'm not keeping it. Now for this section also, I need to create the basic structure. It's kind of similar to this, but not the same. So I can see I have added this shape, save. Now I'll go back to my max, and this shape is kind of fine, but not 100% accurate. Polygon, delete. It's kind of like this. this shape I already have, and this shape I need to modify. So I'll delete this one. So I'll delete this one and modify it. And this shape, I have to make sure it's above ground, because pivot will reset back to this position always. Basic structure is ready, and if I want to add in detail in mesh or geometry, I can definitely do that. Now I have that that arch I need to create it. Previously I used 10 of the 12 of them, and this is like bigger, so I have to use like 20 or something. So import this one, editable poly. So same geometry I'm using. So you can see like I'm creating the mesh and 24 double. From the list, attach, done, bend, bend modifier 360 and minus 90. Perspective. So, and for this also have to make sure this is the center, and then select this, Alt A, click on this, same only, go to front,
Hello.
yes.
Oh, okay, sir.
So I'm doing creating this thing, edge mode, front, this shape have like a little detail somewhere here, and this one is somewhere here, and I have like few uh, more elements that I'll definitely add. The structure, like basic railing and all these things are ready. Select everything, both of them, push it, make sure the top view, centrally aligned, perspective. Now I have those arch and all that I need to create. So for that arch, front, I'll go to line, see the reference. So, but that arch have a lot of design. So if I try to create it manually, it will be like really difficult. So I will use a line tool. Okay, like I can see it's creating, giving me issue. So what I'll do is I'll just simply open Photoshop. And this is something I prefer. I do it like to get the accurate shape, and it's like super easy. Like personally, I prefer this. If you want, you can do it with a line. I prefer to do it with like pen tool in Photoshop and then trace it back. Then like convert that into a geometry. That's what I prefer. My recording is on, right? Yes. There's a close-up shot. It's this thing is clearly visible here. So I'll just trace it out. Pen tool, path. I'm giving it little thickness because of the mesh construction. Also have to keep in mind. Create this path. I have this path. Click this path and click drag drop it into this plus. It's basically duplicate the path. Control T, right click horizontally. Okay. Why am I able to select this path? Yeah, now it's working. Flip it. The basic structure is ready. And now I have to use pen tool one more time, combine it. Create this. Okay, this half also will work. This half also works. So I create this half shape, export, path as illustrator, path, desktop, saves in something. Go to Max now, import text. So we can see that AI image merge with the current image, single object. It's somewhere down here. Let's push it outside. You see, I got the shape here. Correct. Then apply a modifier on this extrude. Extrude modifier. Mount is very 6.1 or something. You see, The shape is instantly ready. 90-degree. Polygon. I have to connect all those things and fix everything. So fixing this, there are two ways. I can use quadrify mesh that basically generate this quad topology for the entire thing. You see, really quickly, but this is not very optimized or clean. So what I'll do is, first thing first, I'll just simply like reduce the polygon. You see, the quad size, increase the size, it will reduce polygons. This is too much. So you can see, I can create a mesh and like so quickly I can fix it also. I can generate a quad geometry with the help of this. And I can see all these like extra loops are not required. So I'll just fix everything. I'll go to vertex and target weld and reduce couple of unwanted this thing, all these things. Just work on one side and other side so will duplicate. I'm just removing anything in between. Like optimizing the geometry as much as possible. This is fine.
Sir,
Yes.
the elephant was also done in a similar way, right?
Exact similar way. Yes. This is what I did. I traced out the shape and then I recreated everything in Max and then I took it to ZBrush, sculpted it.
Oh, okay, to make the stomach and the head bulgier.
Yes, like to add volume basically. Because
Oh, okay, sir.
that's like it's like super easy way and it gives you can do it like really quickly. So I should have done this thing manually only. That will be like much better and nicer. This is like all messed up geometry. Oh, what I did. I hope I have decent amount of undos. No, no undo. I forgot to increase my undo level. Front. Okay. One thing I can do. If I delete this, all in between unwanted things. Delete. Delete. I'm just focusing on one side only because rest I can symmetry. Element select this delete. Oh, this is also have to delete. This Right click, cut, leave it there. Same thing I can do it here also. But that side I'll symmetry it, so that's why I'm doing it like this. Delete, delete. Uh, something flipped here. Delete, clean. Symmetry, Z, flip it. Now it's fine. Front and back are exactly same. Front. The only thing I have to do is align this thing nicely. Right click, cap it, and now I can like simply connect everything. It will like really easy. But we have to create couple of loops here. Okay, this one. So you're getting my what I'm doing basically.
Yes, sir.
This side also have a couple of loops I could have connected there all. Okay. I'm keeping it all optimized. Let's go to so it automatically generate this shape. Connect, connect. connect this thing. This I'll fix anyways. And connect everything. Everything is connected. Let's see if I delete this one. Optimized. And now the thickness, because this is going to repeat a lot. So I'm creating a little detailed geometry. No, symmetry. 0, 1. So 0.01 threshold works perfectly. Now my this thing is fine. This is also have to fix. Oh, for that I have to fix this. Symmetry said 0, 1 done. Thickness. One more symmetry. Just flip this 0, 1 and mirror. So basic shape, everything is ready. And just to make sure, like there is nothing floating or no, okay, no open edges or something. This is something I can delete. This part also, I guess I can delete. Yes. So my model is like quite nicely dense model, and like you can see, basic shapes are quite dense, and rest everything is like highly optimized. And let's see the basic structure. Now I have uh, box front. I can align these two, so like position will be perfectly same. That is fine. Centralize. And set. Delete both of them. Edge. Basic frame. I feel this section I have a border. Okay, meeting going to end in like few minutes, few seconds. Restart it, rejoin it.